Hi guys, welcome you all to my channel Explore Edu to Teach.
So the next topic that we'll be covering in electronic devices and circuit is going to be BJT operation regions and early effect. So in this class we'll be talking about operation regions, in which we'll be covering active region, reverse active region, saturation region and cutoff region. We'll be understanding what do you mean by these regions. In the next class we'll try to solve some numericals on active region, saturation region, cutoff region. These are very famous numericals asked in the university exams as well as in your competitive exams. Then again we'll be talking about early effect. So there will be series of video lecture on these topics. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. There are many subjects such as control system, network analysis, random signal analysis, electronic devices and circuits, digital electronics. Playlists are uploaded on my YouTube channel. Many video lectures have been covered. You can check out my YouTube channel, and if you like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it among your friends so that everyone can get benefited out of it. Also, most importantly, there is also Instagram page link given down in the description box. This basically covers all the concepts of electronic devices and circuits in great detail. So all the formulas, all the short videos, the diagrams of different subjects have been uploaded on my Instagram page. It will be really very helpful for you. You can just save that post and revise it and learn from it whenever needed. So the links of my Instagram page is given down in the description box. You can check my page, and if you like it, please follow me on Instagram as well and share it among your friends also. It's going to be extremely beneficial. So let's begin up with the operation region of BJT. So there are four regions in which BJT can operate. One is the active region, the second one is the reverse active region, third one is the saturation region, and fourth one is the cutoff region. So what do you mean by active region? So as we know, our BJT consists of three terminals. One is the collector, other is the base, and the other is the emitter. So when the emitter base is forward biased and the CB, that is the collector base, is reverse biased, we say that it is an active region operational BJT. So if you look at this particular diagram, we have the collector base emitter. It's a NPN transistor, hence giving NPN. So if the EB has to be forward biased, the negative has to be connected to the negative, the positive has to be connected to the positive. Similarly, if the CB has to be reversed bias, the collector, which is a negative part, has to be connected to the positive, and the base region of the collector base combination has to be connected to the negative. So in EB, the B is positive, whereas in CB, that combination will have B as negative. So when such is the combination, that is my EB is forward biased and my CB is reverse biased, the BJT is said to be running in a forward active region. So the application of a forward active region is the amplifier. So all the kind of amplifiers that is being drawn or that's being used by using BJT is being operated in a active region. I hope I'm very clear with this. The next topic that we have is the reverse active region. What is my reverse active region? The complete opposite to my active region. That is, my EB is reverse biased and CB is forward biased. So when I say EB is reverse biased, it indicates that the C is connected to negative, the B being positive is connected to the positive, and EB being reverse biased, the E is the negative part, hence a positive voltage has to be applied, and B being the positive part, a negative voltage has to be applied. So completely opposite to that of your active region. In case of active region, my CB is reverse biased and EB is forward biased, whereas in case of reverse active, the EB is reverse biased and the CB is forward biased. The next region that we have is the saturation region. Here both the emitter base and the collector base are forward biased. So the collector base is forward biased, minus and the plus, and the base and the emitter is reverse biased, that is a B is connected to the positive. So okay, both of them are forward biased. So the C being negative is the negative part, B being the positive is the positive part. Again the EB has to be forward biased, therefore the B is positive and the E is negative. The application of a BJT operating in saturation region is nothing else than a switch. Again you have the cutoff region. In cutoff region the BJT is operating in as a switch, you can say, and EB and CB are reverse biased. So if you see the CB, the C is negative, a positive voltage will be applied to it. B is positive, a negative voltage will be applied to it. Similarly EB also reverse biased. B is positive, negative voltage, E is negative, a positive voltage. So this is the basic of the operational regions of a BJT. So the BJT basically operates in 4 regions: the active, the reverse active, the saturation and the cutoff. The active region may you have the EB as forward biased and CB as reverse biased, which is the amplifier. The reverse active may you have the EB as reverse biased and CB as forward biased. Saturation region you have both EB and CB in forward biased, and cutoff region you have EB and CB both as reverse biased. So this a summary table for this is given down on my Instagram page, which will help you to remember easily. The links of my Instagram page is given down description box. Please check out my Instagram page for the same. So here is a way to understand in which region this operate by numerical method. So this is a NPN transistor, I can say, wherein if a VCE value, the collected emitter voltage value, if it is half than VCC, it is active. If it is equal to VCC, it is cut off, and if it is near about 0, it is saturation. So that is the one way. So in the next class we'll be solving a numerical wherein a BJT diagram is given to us, and we have to identify that in which region does the BJT operate. Okay, so you have to find out first of all the base current, then the collector current, then the emitter current. So once you understand the base current, the collector current and the emitter current, you can find out the value of VCE, and based on this table you can conclude the region which is operating. That if the VCC is half time VCC, it's active region. If the VC is equal to 0, it is saturation region, and if the VC is equal to VCC, it is a cutoff region. So I hope I am very clear with this. So this is the basic that I am covering in this class. So based on the biasing given, you should be able to understand whether it's active region, whether it's reverse active region, saturation region, or it is cutoff region. And also on the base of the VCE value, you can determine the region. So how to determine? I have given the steps over here. We will be recalling the steps in the next class also, and then trying to solve a numerical on it. It's one of the most famous numerical asked in the university exam, the competitive exam, wherein a BJT diagram configured in a particular mode will be given to you, and you have to understand the operation region for that. So how to solve it, I'll be explaining to you in the next class. So please hit the bell icon of my YouTube channel so that you get notified when the next video is going live. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it among your friends also. And I'm finding in my YouTube analytics that there are people who are watching my video but haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And thank you so much guys. God bless.